So Tyreek Hill trolled everybody on social media saying he wants to come home. The post went viral, and then it turns out he was stuck at the airport. We all knew what he was insinuating though, and he knew himself what was going to be perceived when he tweeted that.
If you're a passionate Browns fan who enjoys dissecting the game as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss a play. When Myles Garrett talks, the whole NFL world usually pays attention. And that was no different when news started to emerge regarding his strategy for the Pro Bowl games in the upcoming season. After a campaign that can only be labeled as legendary, Garrett once again showcased why his name is forever etched among the elite defenders of this era. Despite the Cleveland Browns enduring a tough season that concluded with a disappointing 5 wins and 12 losses, Garrett remained a dominant presence on the edge, shattering records and showcasing weekly performances that transcended the mere standings. This season truly highlighted the divide between good players and those who are simply generational talents. His selection to the Pro Bowl games seemed more like a mere formality than an honor worthy of discussion. Here's where things take a turn, as Garrett's candidness reveals the true sentiments players hold regarding the contemporary Pro Bowl experience. The event, which started as a laid-back exhibition blending light competition with a reward-style vacation, has transformed into something entirely different. The existing format focuses a lot on novelty games and random challenges that, although fun for fans, don't quite connect with players who are dedicated to the core principles of football. Garrett has always been open about that disconnect for him. The Pro Bowl games have drifted far from the essence of the sport he has dedicated his body and career to, and that sentiment has only intensified with the passage of time and gained experience. To grasp why Garrett is setting clear boundaries for the upcoming season, one must look back to a moment that remains etched in the minds of Browns fans. In 2023, amidst the excitement of Pro Bowl activities, Garrett faced an unfortunate setback when he dislocated his big toe while navigating an obstacle course. The injury was strange and maddening, almost feeling like a slap in the face, especially since it occurred away from the intense action of a real football game. Cameras captured him limping after the announcement. The anguish etched on his face raised immediate concerns about the balance between risk and reward in a scenario that has moved away from actual football contact. The injury marked a subtle yet decisive turning point. Garrett has officially announced that he is done with the Pro Bowl games. Reports from Cleveland indicate that he plans to stick to that decision once more in 2026. This isn't some over-the-top protest or a sensational statement designed to grab attention. A seasoned superstar prioritizing self-preservation over the limelight is what we're witnessing here. At this point in his career, every off-season choice is significant. Garrett has concluded that racing through obstacle courses or engaging in dodgeball provides no value. The benefits clearly surpass the potential for avoidable injury. Garrett is still very much in the spotlight during the league's most significant moments. He is still anticipated to be present at the NFL honor ceremony, with all indications suggesting he will be named Defensive Player of the Year once more. After breaking the single-season sack record, it would require an unbelievable twist from the voters to keep that trophy out of his hands. Securing the award for a second time would serve as a perfect capstone to a season that highlighted not only dominance, but also unwavering consistency and leadership on a team that faced challenges in securing victories elsewhere on the roster. As a 7-time Pro Bowler, Garrett holds a distinctive position in today's NFL landscape. With the current format in play, he's set to notch yet another Pro Bowl selection on his resume, all without having to take the field for the actual games. For certain fans, this may seem odd, but for those who grasp the relentless hustle of a defensive lineman's existence, it all clicks into place. Garrett has built a reputation for pushing through pain, battling injuries that would keep most players off the field, and consistently shouldering the burden of the Browns' defense week in and week out. The offseason is that crucial period where rest isn't just suggested, it's absolutely vital. A subtle shift is unfolding in Cleveland, bringing an intriguing dimension to this discussion. Garrett stands out as the top player on the roster, without a doubt. He might not be the center of attention among fans anymore, as the spotlight is shifted towards Sanders. Boo's surprising choice for the Pro Bowl games has ignited a fan base yearning for new optimism. Sanders is set to step up and represent the Browns on the field during the games, taking care of the fan engagement while Garrett concentrates on healing and gearing up for the challenges that lie ahead. This transition within the Pro Bowl context carries a significant symbolic weight. A 30-year-old defensive superstar has no rational justification for putting his health on the line in pursuits that bear no resemblance to the game he excels in. The torch has now been passed to the next generation. Athletes are continuously developing their personal brand and seizing every chance to showcase themselves. As the anticipation builds, fans of Garrett and Brown are glued to their screens, eager not only to witness Sanders' performance, but also to uncover who will take the reins of the defense come next season. As everything plays out, the league keeps moving ahead with its trademark, relentless momentum. The Arizona Cardinals have made a significant decision by bringing in Michael LaFleur as their new head coach. A move that clearly defines the philosophical path for a franchise in pursuit of stability and a strong identity. This serves as yet another reminder that, while standout players like Garrett meticulously navigate their careers, teams are in a constant state of evolution, pursuing the next big opportunity and striving to synchronize leadership with a forward-thinking strategy. With the Pro Bowl game set to kick off on Tuesday in San Francisco, the difference is striking. The league is set to honor its stars with an electrifying mix of music, dazzling lights, and spirited competition. As one of its most formidable defenders observes from a distance, Myles Garrett's decision isn't rooted in avoidance or arrogance. Rather, it reflects the wisdom gained through hard-earned experience. He's reached a point where he has nothing left to demonstrate in an environment that no longer resonates with him. Instead, he is prioritizing longevity, health, and focus, believing that his legacy is forged on Sundays in the trenches, not on obstacle courses under the California sun. Are you loving the content so far? Hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to know your thoughts on the Browns this season. Rumors have been buzzing around the NFL for weeks. The speculation is definitely heating up now. Tyreek Hill, known for his explosive playmaking ability, is said to be close to finalizing a deal with the Cleveland Browns. Picture the incredible ripple effects this decision could create across the AFC landscape. Hill's career has consistently showcased his incredible speed, unmatched agility, and the ability to make game-changing plays that leave defenders in the dust. The idea of him suiting up for the Browns sparks images of thrilling deep throws, electrifying scoring drives, and an offense that suddenly seems boundless for a franchise that has historically battled to secure elite wide receiver talent. The buzz surrounding Hill's arrival is nothing short of seismic. Analysts, fans, and commentators are already diving into speculation about how this move could transform not just Cleveland's offense, but the entire landscape of the conference. The thought of a Tyreek Hill passing attack has everyone picturing defenses in disarray, game plans being overhauled, and opposing coaches tossing and turning at night, trying to figure out how to contain one of the fastest players the league has ever known. Cleveland has consistently been a team with lofty ambitions. However, the reliability at wide receiver has consistently raised eyebrows. Hill's rumored move tackles that issue head-on in a bold fashion. His speed could completely transform the Browns' playbook, compelling defenses to keep an eye on him at all times. This would not only open up lanes for running backs, but also create chances for other receivers to shine. The idea of Hill teaming up with any quarterback in Cleveland is a fascinating scenario to consider. The Browns offer a distinct setting for him, one where his abilities can be utilized to enhance the team's offensive capabilities, building on his past experiences with formidable defenses. There are whispers that behind-the-scenes talks have been happening for a while, with team executives brainstorming innovative strategies to accommodate Hill's salary and contract, requirements within their salary cap framework. Negotiations of this scale are rarely straightforward. The buzz surrounding this potential signing is palpable, with both parties seemingly exuding a quiet confidence that a deal could be just around the corner. Fans throughout the league are diving into social media, analyzing every subtle clue, every image, and every enigmatic tweet from players and insiders. The story is taking on an almost legendary quality. There's a buzz about Hill potentially landing in Cleveland. His signature speed is turning the Browns into a team that demands attention. Picture the electrifying atmosphere in the stadium each time he steps onto the field. defenders pausing for just a split second, and commentators left in sheer amazement as Hill blazes past coverage that once appeared unbreakable. Hill isn't merely joining a team. He's stepping in as the catalyst that could light a fire under a franchise eager to reclaim its place in the spotlight. There's plenty of chatter surrounding the locker room dynamics. Tyreek Hill transcends the role of a mere player. He embodies a powerful presence. His wealth of experience, relentless work ethic, and fierce competitive spirit have the potential to inspire young receivers and enhance the overall performance of the entire roster. The Browns, with their fervent supporters and rich legacy, may have found a player capable of energizing the franchise in a manner that seems straight out of a movie. Naturally, a move of this magnitude is packed with intricate logistical and strategic challenges. The Browns' coaching staff must adapt their schemes to leverage Hill's distinct abilities, which could lead to a transformation in play-calling strategies and shift the offensive dynamics, creating a significant impact across the entire team. The dynamic between Hill and the quarterback is ripe for deep dives, with analysts dissecting route patterns, timing nuances, and the potential for game-changing plays. Each practice, film review, and snap will be scrutinized, as the league eagerly anticipates whether Hill's remarkable speed and vision will adapt flawlessly to this new setting. Whispers are circulating that other teams are keeping a close eye on the unfolding situation, weighing the potential effects on divisional standings and playoff implications, which only heightens the tension. We can't overlook the cultural aspect here. Cleveland has always embodied grit, resilience, and those moments of surprise that take your breath away. Adding a player like Hill could mark a significant turning point for the franchise. His anticipated arrival goes beyond mere statistics or fantasy projections. This is a story about a team on the verge of breaking free from past constraints and embracing a new chapter filled with daring aspirations. Fans envision the dynamic connection between Hill's electrifying playmaking and the Browns' offensive arsenal, picturing defenses in disarray as corners scramble backward and linebackers are caught off guard while the speedster zooms by. The buzz isn't just on the field. Merchandise marketing and local media are already stirring with excitement over the potential opportunities. Every rumor ignites excitement, every league ignites discussions, and every hypothetical situation creates a vivid image of a team that could change dramatically in an instant. Critics are diving into discussions about fit, durability, and long-term sustainability, sparking debates across sports networks and podcasts. Tyreek Hill is known for his explosive performances, but making that transition to a new system is always a bit of a gamble. Experts break down upcoming matchups, pondering how defenses will respond and what tweaks are necessary to maximize Hill's influence on the game. Even with doubts lingering, the thrill is undeniably in the air. The thought of Hill donning a Browns uniform stirs up a blend of excitement and curiosity. A captivating story of change that draws in fans, eager for a standout signing to shift the franchise's direction. Every rumor, every insider tip, and each speculative headline adds to the excitement of what seems to be a developing sports drama. The NFL community is keeping a keen eye on any indication that this narrative might unfold into reality. In addition to the tactical and statistical breakdowns, we can't overlook the human aspect. Tyreek Hill's journey in the NFL showcases his incredible resilience, adaptability, and an unwavering determination to redefine the limits of excellence on the gridiron. The chatter surrounding his transition to Cleveland naturally shifts to his personal story. The choices, commitments, and dreams that define a player of his level. Fans envision the locker room banter, the brotherhood, the guidance exchanged, and the electrifying plays that could unfold when Hill's talents align with a squad eager to achieve greatness. There are whispers that the Browns' ownership and executive team are fully committed to bringing this move to fruition. Understanding that bringing in a player of Hill's caliber could signify more than just a one-season effect, it could mark a pivotal turning point in the franchise's legacy as the buzz intensifies. The story unfolds with a striking visual flair. Supporters envision a stadium bursting with energy after each thrilling play. Commentators are finding it tough to match the speed of a franchise transformed by the impact of one of the game's most electrifying players. Experts are locked in discussions over possible contract frameworks, the timing of any official news, and the strategic consequences for both the Browns and the wider AFC scene. The rumor has transformed into a narrative, a gripping saga that enthralls fans and maintains a palpable tension throughout the NFL landscape. Tyreek Hill joining Cleveland is more than just a signing. This could be a game changer, an absolute magnet for thrill, conjecture, and countless what-if scenarios that will fuel discussions for weeks on end. For what seems like ages, every rumor, every whisper, and every imagined highlight builds anticipation for something truly monumental. The excitement for fans is reaching a fever pitch. Whether this speculation turns into reality or stays as a tantalizing possibility, the story has already seized the collective imagination, offering drama, speed, and game-changing moments that could redefine the Browns' destiny in ways no one saw coming.